Genesis chapter 31 is a fascinating chapter that tells the story of Jacob's escape from his father-in-law Laban, who had tricked him into marrying both his daughters and then mistreated him for 20 years. One day, Jacob received a message from God telling him to return to his homeland. He knew that he had to leave, but he also knew that Laban would not let him go easily. So Jacob gathered his wives, children, and flocks, and set out on a journey back to his homeland. Laban soon realized that Jacob had fled with his family, and pursued them with his own men. However, God warned Laban in a dream not to harm Jacob. So he caught up with him and made a truce. They agreed to a covenant, which included a pile of stones as a witness to their agreement. This chapter is filled with drama, as Jacob and Laban argue and make up, and as Jacob's wives, Rachel and Leah, struggle with each other for their husband's affection. It shows the complex relationships that existed in ancient times and how God's providence was at work even in the midst of human conflict. The story of Genesis chapter 32 is one of the most fascinating and dramatic in the entire Bible. It is the story of Jacob's wrestling match with an angel, and the profound spiritual transformation that takes place as a result. Jacob was a complex character, to say the least. He had cheated his brother Esau out of his birthright and blessing, and was now on the run from him. But despite his flaws, Jacob was a man of great faith and determination. As Jacob was on his way to meet his brother, he encountered an angel. The two of them began to wrestle, and the battle continued throughout the night. Despite being injured in the fight, Jacob refused to let go of the angel until he received a blessing. The angel then revealed himself to be God, and he changed Jacob's name to Israel, which means, he who struggles with God. Jacob had finally come face to face with his own shortcomings and flaws, and he was transformed by the encounter. He was no longer the same person he had been before. The story of Jacob's wrestling match with God is a powerful reminder that our struggles and challenges can lead to profound growth and transformation. Sometimes it takes a dramatic experience to help us confront our own shortcomings and become the people we were meant to be.